Hello Thornhill members, Cory here on the golf course, and today I'd like to talk about a few course care items that members can help us out with while they're out playing around on the golf course. It takes a few seconds just to complete these items, but they go a long way in keeping the course in the condition that everyone expects to be playing each day. First up, I'd like to talk about ball marks. Ball marks are a part of the game. While we try and keep the conditions of the greens as firm as possible, ball marks are going to appear, especially when we get into the hot, humid conditions. On average, when playing an 18-hole round, a player can take in and around 8 ball marks per round. When that adds up across a day of play, roughly 150 rounds, that's 1,200 ball marks per day, over 30,000 ball marks per month, and over 200,000 ball marks in the course of a 6-month season. When approaching the putting surface, the first thing you should do is look for your ball mark on the green. There is a right way and a wrong way to complete this task. The wrong way would be inserting the ball mark tool and pulling up on the underneath of the ball mark. What we'd like to have you do is insert the ball mark tool and press in from the sides, going all the way around until everything is level. Beyond that, a simple tap with the putter or the bottom of your foot, and you're good to go. Bunker care is an important part of our maintenance here at Thornhill. A few things that you'd be able to help us out with while you're out on the golf course. Firstly, we want to make sure that everyone's entering and exiting the bunker in the proper location. We want to make sure that we're not entering the bunker on the high side, as the sand from the faces will be pushed down into the middle. When getting into the bunker, and after playing your shot, a lot of times the sand gets pulled up against the lower edge where players enter and exit from the bunker. What you can help us out with is we want to make sure that after your shot, you use 2 hands on the rake and a pushing motion across where you've played your shot, pushing the sand down from the edges would be appreciated. Another part of course care is replacing your divots. When a piece of turf is removed from the ground, the best chance of survival and recovery is repairing as is. Simply find the orientation that the divot came out at, tap it down with the side of your hand, and firmly press it into place. Don't worry if the divot shatters or explodes, as it tends to do in the hotter months of the season. Our team is out every day with our sand and seed mix, repairing any exploding divots. But if you're able to return the turf back to the surface as you're playing, as mentioned, this has the best chance of recovery. We have these small stakes positioned around the golf course, and they're in their locations to disperse traffic and ensure that areas that receive heavy wear, have soil compaction, or areas where irrigation coverage lacks, and to preserve the turf that is in the area around it. We simply ask that with your golf cart or your push cart, you stay away from the areas as much as possible. We are regularly moving these, and once traffic around them becomes worn, we'll move it to those areas and traffic can be dispersed in that sense.